Hey everybody, it's Rachel with Rachel Q Stitches and welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, July 25th, 2023, and this is FlossTube number 112. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. This is a channel that started out about cross stitch with a little bit of quilting and other stitchy goodness thrown in. But since past couple months, I have added in quite a bit of quilting to my channel. So if you're here because you watched a quilting video and you're wondering what's going on, this is the backbone of my channel, is my floss tubes, which I still enjoy doing. Hopefully with school starting back up, I will get back into cross stitching a little bit more. Anyway, so thank you for stopping by. If you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate each of you. I appreciate all your comments, your likes, all of you who subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get into cross stitching. I got a tiny bit of cross stitching done. In fact, it was all done in one day. I had a day where my husband went to play golf and the kids were doing something else. And by kids, I have adult children. They were doing something, and so I ended up getting quite a bit of stitching done in one day. Not quite a bit, but more than I have been. I only touched 3 things, but I wasn't gonna make this video. I thought I didn't get a lot done, but I thought, no, I'm gonna make it because I had some quilting that I wanted to show you all, a little bit of haul, and I thought, well, let me go ahead and make my video and just get back into my habit of my weekly videos. Even if I didn't get a lot done, just make the video, because I find that making the videos helps me get more done. I know that sounds weird, but it just does, because I feel like I need to show them something. I gotta bring something to show and tell. So anyway, so that is what I've just decided I was just gonna make it. So y'all gonna see 3 projects with a little bit of stitching done in each one. The first one I'm gonna start with is my Amid Amish Life. For those of you that don't know, this is from the 1986 summer editions, 3 editions of Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. It was originally put out as a 3-part, 3 separate pieces, but they did suggest that you could do it as one, and that is what most people that I've seen do it have done. I have seen the 3 pieces and I do love them, but I decided to stitch mine as one big piece. So let me show you the whole thing. Back here, this is it. And if you saw last week, you'll notice that there are some threads missing. I basically went and I found all the little threads that were hanging, and I went ahead and just stitched them all in. So I got the outline, the grass and everything around the sign done. I got a little bit of grass up here done. I don't think I worked up here at all. I need to clip this. But that's what I got done. I was really pleased with what I got done. I use GoodNotes to mark this chart. I take a picture of the chart, put it in GoodNotes, and then I use the highlight feature to highlight the squares I've done. And every time I work on something new, I use a different color just to kind of give me that, okay, what have I done? And I got a good bit done. A good bit. All of this, most of this, some of this up here. So I am pleased with what I got done. I'm hoping to get to the sky. And I know I said last week I was going to do that. But when I picked this up, I was like, those threads are getting on my nerves. So I went ahead and just stitched them all in. I'm not a fan of parking. So why I did that, I don't know. But anyway, there it is. This was originally a 25/7 piece. And with life events happening, I just haven't been able to do that. But I'm still in love with it. I just love it. So that is Amid Amish Life. Okay, so the second thing I worked on is my Shannon Christine. I realize I don't have a chart, cover page. This is day 3. This is her 12 Days of Christmas. This was one of her Christmas clubs last year. My goal was to do 1 a month starting in January. I'm on 3, so I didn't get that done. But I got a good bit done. And one thing that's great about this is they are little, so I'm able to just pretty much color complete. So that's it right here. That's what I got done. So all this white right here was supposed to be B5200. And when I finished this little portion right here, I realized I had picked up blanc or white. I think mine says white. All the white is supposed to be B5200. And I said, you know what? The bird and this do not touch any other white. So I'm leaving them. So that is what I did. I just left them in white, and I'll just stitch the rest of it in B5200. So what I did was I made sure that everything I started in white, I finished in white, so that it wouldn't be noticeable. So that's what I got done. So I'm excited about that. That's coming along nicely. Hopefully I can finish it soon. Let me get my bag. Okay. And then the last thing that I worked on is Blue Moon Angel. This is by Lavender Lace. This is a kit that I purchased at a thrift store. It was already started. I didn't like the fabric she started it on, so I went ahead and dyed me some 16 count Aida, and I restarted it on my own fabric. And I'm working on the moon. Y'all remember The Stand by Stephen King? The M-O-O-N spells moon. Anyway, can't say the word moon without thinking about that. Okay, off topic. And there it is. So I just basically, I cut a length of floss and stitched all the strands until I had done enough. And there she is. The moon's coming along. I love it. She's so pretty. So yeah, so this is it, and that's pretty much all I stitched was right there. My goal was to, I wanted to, let me pull this out. She's right here. I wanted to basically go down here and start doing this because the outline of the moon is a different color. So I thought if I did that, the outline of the moon, and there's some of that moon outline color inside the moon. You can see it. But I figured if I at least got the outline of the moon done, I could kind of make sure that my stitches are okay everywhere else. So anyway, so that's what I did. I worked on that part, and I'll work on it again this week. This is my fancy piece for the month of July. So I'll go ahead and work on it a little bit more, and then hopefully, so when's July end? Today's on 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30. I'll pick up a new one next week, a new fancy person. And I think I might work on Princess Eliana. I haven't worked on that in a while, so I need to pick her up and get some work done on her. So anyway, that's my cross stitching. Like I said, it wasn't a whole lot. It was basically all done in one day. But I'm happy that I got something done, and I knew that I wanted to come and show you guys what I did. So anyway, so I'm going to move into a little bit of my quilting that I've done, and then a little bit of haul, which is all pretty much quilty haul. So anyway, I am working on some crumb blocks, single monochromatic, I'll call them monochromatic crumb blocks with my scraps and with some samples from my mom and I's quilt business, if you're new here. So what I've been doing is just putting all the colors together, stitching them up, and cutting them into 4.5 inch blocks. Should have done 5, but the 4.5 inch ruler was next to me, and so I just chopped them up. And that's about all I can get before I start getting tired of doing it. So this is it right here. This is one brown. These are the browns and neutrals. I'm looking at this one. Those that read more white and off-white, I probably should put that there, but it'll look good in either one. So that's another one. And this has some white in it too. I was not paying attention. Anyway, it still looks good. This one has a little bit more color in it, but it still reads brown. What I did was when I picked up the fabric, the first thing that it read to me is what I used it for. I stuck it in that pile. And then here's some more green ones. And I do have a plan for these, and when I get, I need to count them up after this week. I'm trying to make one a day, so we'll see how that goes. I will do a trial run of what I want to do with it and see how it works out. And then here are some blue ones. I got quite a bit done over the weekend. I had a lot of blue, and so I just stitched it all up and was able to get quite a bit of blue blocks out of it. And this is, for those of you that don't quilt, this is crumb quilting, and basically you just sew random bits of fabric together. Mine are all square because they are samples from when we had our business, but there are some that are curvy and diagonal, and I've done a couple of those, but for the most part these are all rectangular. So those are my crumb blocks for the week. I'll put those with the others in the colors that they belong, and hopefully make some more this week. Okay, so this weekend, or last week, my husband and I went shopping. For those of you that don't know, my husband's a teacher. So he's off for the summer. He starts back next week. Makes me sad, but then again, it's a routine, and I really thrive on routine. I can only take about 2.5 months of no routine, and I'm toast. So anyway, so we went thrift store shopping. It's one of my favorite things to do. He enjoys doing it with me. He enjoys finding treasures out there that he can use. I enjoy finding treasures that I can use. Well, we went to the Salvation Army thrift store. We rarely go there, mainly because it's just kind of not around anything else, you know, that we go to. It's off a major bypass through our town. If you're familiar with the area, it's off Evangeline Thruway. And so we never really go. It's near downtown. So I told him, I said, it's only 5 minutes from my craft thrift store. I said, anyway, so we never go. So we went, and we were piddling around, and I found the craft area. It had a lot of yarn in it, and I was kind of digging around, and I found these two things, and I went ahead and grabbed them. Just 2 little quilt blocks. Somebody, I guess, had, I don't know, taken a class on quilting or something, and they made these 2 little blocks and donated them. And so I was digging around the bin, and this lady comes up to me. I say she was older. She probably wasn't that much more older than me, but anyway. She comes up and she's like, oh, I see you're looking for the same kind of stuff I am. I said, yes, ma'am. She goes, well, I'm going to go over there, and when you're done, I'll come over here, which I thought was really kind, because usually people kind of like, you know, you're looking through something and they come and they start looking through it with you, and it's kind of like, oh, you know, I know it's terrible, but it's like, hey, I was here first, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, and in some parts, I can see that, but, you know. So she calls to me across the store because there's nobody in there, and she's like, hey, what are you making? What are you looking for? I said, I'm looking for flannel sheets. And I didn't realize that the big boxes that she was at were sheets, was linens. They're just in these huge boxes. I said, I'm looking for flannel sheets. I need flannel sheets for the backs of my quilts. And she said, okay, I'll look for you. She said, I'm looking for, and she started telling me. So I wandered over there. I said, hey, I'm done over there. She said, okay, I'm going to look through here, and then I'll go over there. And I said, what are you making? She said, I need to make some quilts, and I make them with sheets. I was like, oh, I said, I've done that too. I said, I love, you know, doing that. I said, I love repurposing the sheets. And so she pulls out, and she goes, can you use this? It was a flannel pillowcase, and I love it, love it. I have a small quilt that I can use it on. It's probably queen size. I don't think it's king size, but look at it. It's a flannel pillowcase. So I'm going to wash this puppy in some hot water. I'm going to open it up and turn it into yardage. So there it is right there. So I was so thrilled that she helped me out, but I told my husband I need to go back because I really want, she was, like I said, she was looking through them, and I didn't want to start looking through them with her. She was looking through one of the bins. I said, do you mind if I look in this one while you look through that one? She goes, no. But the one I was looking in was mostly comforters and stuff like that. So it wasn't anything that I could have used, but she did look, and she did find a fleece thing. She goes, do you want this? I said, no, I really need flannel. So I thought that was so sweet of her that she helped me look. But anyway, and I thought it was so cool that she was making quilts from sheets. I love that. I love that people do that. But anyway, okay. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is I did get my Sew Sampler box in. I did not do a formal unboxing, mainly because I got it in on a Saturday. I was tired, and there are so many people that had already come out with unboxings. But I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm going to give you my opinion on it. So, first of all, it's the Summer Soiree box right here. And I'm going to show you the little gadgets it came with. And one of them I was like, dang it, I just bought that. But anyway, so this is the magnetic pickup tool, which I thought was kind of neat. I'm going to take it out of the box and put it with my sewing stuff because Lord knows I can use that. And then it came with, oh, this is their little booklet about everything. And this, I had just bought this. This is a Flag Day tumbler template. I think, yes, I bought this. I think I showed it on this video. I need to find my other one, and then I'm going to figure out, maybe give this one away in a giveaway. But anyway, I do want to make this quilt. This is in the new summer book by Susan Aki. Anyway, but I do want to make it right there. And then it came with this Strippy zipper pouch kit. This is June Taylor, and these are her foundation piecing things. I have some of her mug rug kits that were on clearance at Hobby Lobby for like 99 cents. And I bought them because I thought, well, I can always use the batting. So this is it. It's for this little bag. It comes with the zipper, which I despise zippers, but I might try this kit out and just see how I like it. So that's this right here. And then it came with, it actually came with, so it's got the pressed flowers pattern, which this is, I think, bigger than the other ones. I need to look at them. And then it came with this pattern. This is called Fruit Punch Quilt Pattern. Does it use that template? Yes, it uses a template. Interesting. And then it came with a Jolly Bar. And if you go on their Fat Quarter Shop's website, they have some Jolly Bars. And I do have a link down below for the Fat Quarter Shop. They come with a pattern. And this is the pattern that came with it. And I really like it. I'm not a, you know, I don't know. I'm into half square triangles lately. So this is the pattern that came with it. And then this is the Jolly Bar. It's called Berry Basket. And I don't take them out because I like keeping everything together. But I am in love with these colors. This reminds me a lot of Pioneer Woman. And I have a ton of her fabric that I need to do something with. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to definitely put this in one of my plans for my 60 by 60. Because I really like it. It's called the Berrylicious Quilt. Like I said, if you buy the Jolly Bar, I believe you get this pattern with it. So I'm seriously considering putting this with my 60 by 60 plans. I didn't realize that the Fruit Punch Quilt Pattern uses that tumbler template, which is nice. So anyway, so that is my Sew Sampler box. That's my opinion of it. I really like this box. I know a lot of people said they loved the last months, but I really like this box. I like what's in it. So anyway, so that is my haul. I will be doing another video soon because I will be getting my next snippets bag in from Cotton Cuts, and I cannot wait to show y'all what my plan is for all of my snippets that I've been getting. I've been sewing some of them together. I have 2 different quilts that I'm going to be making with these so far. And it uses scraps that people would have thrown away. In fact, I've had several people tell me it's trash. You're paying for trash. I'm paying $10. It's $10 and it ships free. So yeah, maybe I'm paying for trash, but it's stuff that's not going in the landfill. I'm making a quilt out of it, and I'm so excited. 2 quilts so far. 2 quilts that I have planned, and that is using some of it, and some of it I'm putting aside for until I get another inspiration of what to do with them. So anyway, so that is that's all my stitching. That's all my cross stitch. That's my quilting things. That's my little quilting haul. That's all I have for now in that area. Personal stuff. Our little girl, our granddaughter turned 3 months old. She is babbling. She's talking. She's cooing. She's smiling up a storm. It is so amazing watching her. It's amazing watching our kids with her. It is just absolutely wonderful. I got my papers in from our district, and so I am officially a certified minister. I will be starting my 3rd year in August. So I've been studying, so I've been doing a good bit of studying, and so that's kind of also hindering a little bit of what I do in sewing, but it's all good. It's for a good reason. I'm excited about it. This will be my last year of classes. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do with myself afterwards. But anyway, so I start that soon, and other big news, but I can't say it yet. Nobody's pregnant, no more grandkids, but it is so exciting, and I'm so thrilled. But I will make that announcement when I am given permission to make that announcement. Nobody's getting married either, so but it's exciting. So anyway, so that's it in my personal life. That's it, my stitching. That's everything I have. Thanks everybody for coming by today. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next week, or maybe Saturday, depending on when my Cotton Cuts Snippets bag comes in. But I will make a video when that comes in so that I can finally show you guys what I've been working on. And I'm just so excited about it. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Lord willing, hopefully soon. Happy stitching, everybody. Bye-bye.